Glad to have you with us from Tampa. Raymond James Stadium as a couple of teams get set to square off in the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the Uconn Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Uconn Huskies offense takes the field for the first time today. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape. Fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been...
There he goes! Bulldozes his way through. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Uconn!
That is how you make a quarterback look good. Throw it short, run it a long way. He gets all the yardage for that play. Start the football game finding your playmaker, and your playmaker does the rest, takes it to the house, and gets this offense started out on fire.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That one's going to get a little star mark beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Lopez wants to fire. Lets it fly. Makes the grab. It's Allen. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? The Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
And the Tar Heels are on the move. Just keeps slinging it. Moves away as he feels pressure. He's going to run it. Got the first down. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Throws toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the right. Oh, it's out. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? The offense fortunate to still have the ball, but also facing a big third down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
On third down, you're thinking it might be pass, so the offense goes draw play, trying to fool you, but it didn't work. Defense wasn't tricked. They're able to make the tackle and now set up fourth.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Using his feet to buy time. And he sacks a big play on fourth down to stop this drive. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Gideon. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Guys, for just a second, let's talk about Uconn. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with the commitment. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Nose tackles in those 3-4 defense are usually space eaters that just make sure guys don't get to linebackers. This guy said, no, sir. I'm a nose tackle with some pass rush ability. Gets to the quarterback. How about the sack from the big nose tackle?
Uconn will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. From midfield, looking for room. He's going to get loose. They won't get it. It's a touchdown.
And the special teams comes up special. He takes advantage. The short punt, he catches it. You can tell, does a great job using his blocks, getting north-south, getting to the end zone for the big play.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He'll pull it down and run. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Uconn will have to punt it away. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Lopez to pass. Got his man quickly. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. As we move into the second, let's hope the rest of the game lives up to the early start. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Now they'll run the draw. Makes a man miss. Turning it on. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UNC! And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Uconn going back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job.
It's a running room. He's inside the 40. At the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Husky.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. From the gun, the running back has it. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Lopez wants to fire. Safe completion on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Fires to the big fella. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. It'll be a draw. Nice move there. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. On his feet at the 40. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Tar Heels are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Fierce the pressure. Got it. They will score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 20. The Uconn offense goes back to work. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Dropping back, it's Gideon. Quickly to the tight end. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, that's one that good coverage.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Uconn will have to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quarterback extends the play. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Third and short from the 49. Is this four-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. And the Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It'll be third and long. Lopez to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Bringing the heat. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Allen. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Tar Heels headed quickly to the line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, North Carolina!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it up. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Caught behind the line. It's Murray. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Lopez wants to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Murray. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop it 4 yards short of the marker. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, UNC! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Uconn, 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Breaks into the open. How about that weight room work? He's showing off there as he gets across the 20. They'll mark it at the 22. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge of your seat type first half. This Gasparilla Bowl has lived up to expectations. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Gasparilla Bowl.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Uconn has it teed up to start this second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Grabbed behind the line. It's Murray. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Pena. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Lopez to pass. Quarterback moving. Fires downfield. And they're not on the same page there.
Nice job by the quarterback, evading the rush, getting outside the pocket, and then not turning the football over. It's so hard not to try to force the football down the field. Good job. Incompletion. Next play.
With the catch, it's Alexander. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They'll run for it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. That's reeled in. It's Stevens. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
How about the big fella right in the middle of this 3-4 defense getting the pass rush? He just anchors down and just pushes the...
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Lopez wants to fire. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heel. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Uconn going back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He wastes no time and comes out to throw it. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7th.
Man, it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And they swarm him under.
These wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but, man, it keeps that DB off balance.
And he picked up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run play action. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the 3rd quarter will wrap up with a big sack. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. After swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He'll take another shot here. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Great place to start for this offense. Lopez to pass. He's got the back in the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, North Carolina! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Snap in the shotgun. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they tack on a little more to this big lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Uconn offense goes back to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Off the play fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
What can you say about the impact this dude has had on this game? He has been completely unblockable all game long, guys. That's his 3rd sack of the game.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. With the catch, it's Stevens. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Uconn will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Myers on the move. Pulls it in. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Lopez wants to fire. Might be looking to run. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. They just keep firing. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. The Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo. They want to throw it. Keeps looking downfield. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season, and also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Uconn going back to work on offense. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Kendricks. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll run it. Makes one-man miss. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The run from the shotgun. Makes his man miss. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. A strike downfield. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Uconn comes to the line after getting another first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Stevens. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. They're dealing with a second and long. Got it behind the line. It's Horn. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. Uconn will have to punt it away. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and the parents for dinner. What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Lopez to pass. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.